Is it time to buy or sell QuantumScape stock? In this video, we are delving into QuantumScape. Our initial report was published on Thursday, the 18th of September, 2025, and now we aim to provide you with a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You do not want to overlook any crucial updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the capabilities of AI and receive a free price prediction and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be interpreted as financial advice. Since the 15th of September, 2025, our system has ranked QuantumScape as a strong buy candidate, assigning it a score of 5.91. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have enjoyed an impressive gain of 17.08% since we first listed QuantumScape as a buy candidate just 4 days ago. This translates to an average return of 4.27% per day since it was identified as a strong buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned in the midst of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases within this trend are likely. The present 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 10.53% over the upcoming 3 months, with possible returns ranging from negative 47.98% to positive 42.84%. Considering the longer term, our analysis over 12 months indicates a projected change of 31.66%. Our calculations suggest that the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 45.33% and positive 65.80% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $6.63 and $20.11. Our latest daily update for QuantumScape includes the headline, Big Movements in QuantumScape Stock Price on Thursday, moving nearly 20% between high and low. The QuantumScape stock price gained over 18% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 18th of September, 2025, rising from $10.26 to $12.13. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated nearly 20% from a low of $10.23 to a high of $12.27. The price has risen in 7 of the last 10 days and is up by over 58% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume increased on the last day along with the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with a total of 22 million more shares traded compared to the previous day. In total, 63 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $768,580,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $15.02, while the lowest price was $3.40. Currently, the price is just over 19%, or $2.89, below the 52-week high, and nearly 91%, or $120.60, below the all-time high reached on the 22nd of December, 2020, when the price peaked at $132.73. QuantumScape is making waves again after a series of significant milestones in September that have traders excited. Analysts have upgraded the stock to a buy rating, and the company recently demonstrated its QSE5 solid-state cells powering a Ducati race bike at the IAA. These cells boast an impressive energy density of nearly 844 watt-hours per liter and can achieve a charge from 10 to 80% in about 12 minutes. Strategic partnerships are accumulating, including an agreement with PowerCo involving an investment of $130 million and a license to produce up to 40 gigawatt-hours, which can be expanded to 80 gigawatt-hours. Additionally, there is a collaboration with Murata and the introduction of the faster Cobra separator process, which aims to enhance scaling capabilities. QuantumScape also indicates a cash runway extending into the year 2029 with over $1 billion in liquidity and is working towards road testing for B1 shipments by the year 2026. In the short term, these headlines and the Analyst upgrade could drive momentum, increase trading volume, and create a volatile upside, as we have already witnessed spikes of around 20% as investors begin to factor in the potential for commercialization. Looking further ahead, successful scaling and widespread original equipment manufacturer adoption could lead to significant royalty and manufacturing revenues, presenting considerable upside. However, there are risks associated with execution. QuantumScape remains pre-revenue, continues to incur losses, and the process of scaling fragile ceramic separators to automotive volumes is both technically challenging and capital-intensive. The stock is likely to respond to binary news. Advancements in technology or partner commitments could boost it, while missed milestones or cost overruns could lead to declines. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, February 25, 2025, it was reported that Evercore ISI assigned QS a hold grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, November 19, 2024, it was reported that HSBC assigned QS a hold grade with an upgrade action. On Thursday, October 24, 2024, it was reported that Cowen & Company assigned QS a hold grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, October 3, 2023, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned QS a sell grade with a hold action. On Friday, February 17, 2023, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned QS a sell grade with a downgrade action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to QuantumScape stock. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio to be a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for QuantumScape. The QuantumScape stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, a general buy signal is observed from the relationship between these two averages, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, there will be support from the levels at $10.01 and $8.75. A drop below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal is indicated from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, known as the MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical indicator. However, some negative signals have also emerged, which may impact the short-term outlook. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Friday, July 18, 2025, with the stock having declined by 17.14% since then. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal from 44 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 60 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 10 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 7 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 5 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal from 8 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 61 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 60 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Let's discuss support, risk, and stop loss for QuantumScape. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $11.35 and $10.85. There is a natural risk when a stock approaches a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a drop to the next support. In this scenario, QuantumScape's support is just below today's level at $11.35. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $10.85 and $9.49. This stock may experience significant movements throughout the day, indicating volatility, and with a substantial prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is deemed high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated $2.04 between its high and low, reflecting a change of nearly 20%. For the past week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 12.51%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for QuantumScape, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies can experience downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may serve as a warning sign of insufficient profit and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 22nd of October, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates project a loss of 17 cents per share. Keep an eye on these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for QuantumScape. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for QuantumScape is at $12.52. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, QuantumScape faces its first support level at $11.35. If this support level holds, it could serve as a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for QuantumScape from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 12th of September 2025, Hetrick Kevin conducted an insider sale of 9,800 shares of Class A common stock. On the same date, McCarthy Michael O. III conducted an insider sale of 38,035 shares of Class A common stock. Also on that day, Straubel Jeffrey B. made an insider purchase of 130,067 shares of Class A common stock. On the 12th of September 2025, Straubel Jeffrey B. also conducted an insider sale of 130,067 shares of stock option, which is the right to buy. Additionally, on the same day, Straubel Jeffrey B. conducted an insider sale of 157,180 shares of Class A common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 6.862. Overall, insiders purchased 9,493,705 shares and sold 7,535,285 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $11.47, representing a decline of 5.48%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which presents a high level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 76, further elevating the risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal indicated by a pivot top identified 43 days ago. Is QuantumScape stock a good buy? QuantumScape presents several positive indicators and is currently experiencing a strong upward trend. As the old saying goes, let the trend be your friend. Therefore, we view it as a favorable choice at these levels and anticipate further gains over the next 3 months. We have upgraded our assessment of this stock from a buy to a strong buy candidate since our last evaluation. After examining the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 19th of September, we expect QuantumScape to open lower by $0.59 and begin trading at $11.54. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and you should consult a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you agree and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With best wishes from all of us here at StockInvest.